And during a politically charged event with such a large turnout, it takes a lot to make sure people are safe during it all.
It's like any kind of community event where people want to lend their skills.
KSHB 41's Fernanda Silva brings us the voices of the volunteers who made sure things went off without a hitch today.
To help ensure the safety of the thousands of protesters at Mill Creek Park, hundreds of volunteers stepped up.
Keep on walking, thank you.
Seth spent her Saturday volunteering.
Once more, once you get back, you're going to make a left into the park.
Her mission was to make sure protesters stayed safe.
Median's fine, but remember, let's just stay on this side of traffic.
But she says it goes beyond that.
I was inspired to contribute what I could and actually try to help build something, try to help move things forward, how to build progress.
Volunteer Natalia Cortez Barb brought her 4-month-old baby to the protest.
I'm here to serve my community. I was very focused on safety and making sure everybody has a good time.
During the hours we spent at Mill Creek Park Saturday afternoon, we only witnessed one argument that didn't last long. Don't engage! Natalia said she was scared but confident.
If somebody comes to try and agitate or instigate, everybody here is going to try to shut that down and respond nonviolently.
Jim Fleming volunteered in the medical tent.
I think it's like any kind of community event where people want to lend their skills. If we don't exercise our rights, we'll lose our rights.
I didn't want to just be a participant. I wanted to be an active, part of helping make things grow.
Their goal is to be part of a change.
Thank you for marching with us, babes. You're amazing.
In Kansas City, Fernanda Silva, KSHB 41 News.